now I'm like totally like late. Like I was about to start in like 2:30 like p.m. and I just like it's already been 3 o'clock. Like time really goes fly like really fast, honestly. So apparently I forgot to change the stream key on my shorts, therefore on YouTube Shorts, of course. So that's the reason why like it's acting all like weird. Like I was curious like what was the problem. It's like, oh, it's because I forgot the important ingredient is to switch the keys. So that's the reason why like something happened, and that's why I don't know, something to do with the weird stuff. At least thank God though that the presets like actually saved my thing. So you know, like the presets that they have on manage, whatever you call it, so that way it makes it easier to you know, get the you know, to get the whatever you call them. Let's see, start deleting, because those live streams are garbage though. Like I messed up that one though. So I don't know why I'm having a struggle time with this. Now that everything is all set up now, I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing the live stream. Wait, what happened to my heart rate monitor? What happened? There you go. There we go, much better. Yeah, sorry if I'm not really talking right now. I'm just trying to set everything up before we start live streaming. You know, to be fair, I'm just literally just like playing like the Nintendo music in the background. I don't even know what the music is playing, other than just a Kirby symbol on it. Actually, try this one, actually. There we go. Yeah. Yep, just pure silence because I'm trying to, like, I know I should have probably done something beforehand, but I just be forgetting. Ah, great, someone's calling me. Yellow? that's how intermission works. You gotta wait until I'm like ready, because for some reason parents need me. Yep, I love it. I love distractions. My favorite time of the day. Well, too bad for you guys, because I gotta get things going in the real world, because obviously the real world can't really give me a break, even if it's literally my break on Wednesdays, if that makes sense. Well, to be fair, I did say it's intermission in the first thing before we start live streaming, so it's not really ready yet. Oh, never mind. I thought there. Hang on, so I'm gonna mute for a second. Well, the good thing is that I got a slushie from the Taco Bell. That's pretty cool. Pretty good so far. What a waste of time though, having to put my shoes on. But you know how it is. I'm not gonna take it off now because of the people like to bother me. I want to be prepared. Also, shout out to my Instagram. In case you want to see the some new posts there and there, like when it comes to like having new shoes and stuff. I know like I shouldn't really care whether people watch this videos or not, but I don't know. Just letting people know that intermissions exist because I'm trying to get everything going. So I'm trying to set up this whole thing. Alrighty. So the YouTube community post is done, letting people know that I'm live streaming, all good and Nelly. Now, I think we're done. Alright. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of a reaction channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to also sorry about that little, let me see. We're gonna be reacting to the entire history of Fortnite animated. Now, first of all, I do play a lot of, I don't really play at all. I'll just say that. I'm gonna be dead honest. Like, I do not play Fortnite, not anymore. The reason why? Game's boring. So we're gonna be going ahead and give it a shot and of reacting to this. So if you like, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more contents like this. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out the entire history of Fortnite animated by SypherPK. And without further ado, let's begin. Let me just go ahead and wait, where are you? Let's see here. All right, let's begin.
Fortnite is the biggest game in the world, but 10 years ago, it looked like this.
Yeah, it does. It really does look simple though.
In 2011, Epic Games is developing Fortnite Save the World, and it finally releases in 2017. It's doing all right, but it's not blowing up. What is blowing up? Battle Royales. So Epic sees this, and in just a couple weeks, they make a Battle Royale version of Save the World called Fortnite Battle Royale.
Fortnite. It's free.
Whoa.
By the way, just to let you guys know, like, I haven't really been playing Fortnite for the past years. Even if it was the case where like my Fortnite or my gameplay channel was the first ever, was the gameplay is the Fortnite, like no Minecraft, nothing. Like, it was literally the first of the first that literally become my main thing that I was able to play on the PlayStation 4. And ever since I played the game again, it's not really fun. I say, like, it's just a lot of updates have been changing the game lately, and it becomes too repetitive and just competitive. Like, the game itself is just literally just really hard nowadays. Like, and especially some of the game, like some new mechanics there and there, it's just kind of just not there apparently. That's why I prefer playing like Fortnite Save the World, because it was like the most interesting concept game. But now you can play, well, whatever the heck you want to play on Roblox 2.0, which is Fortnite but acting like Roblox.
At the start, nobody thinks this is going to be some massive game, but some gamers decided to actually give Fortnite a try. 100 players land on a massive, colorful map, you loot weapons, and the zone slowly shrinks, forcing players to fight until it's just a 1v1. And everyone wants their first win. If you're in the last 1v1, you are literally shaking with nervousness.
By the way, that's literally true. Hang on a second. I keep forgetting I have a keybind. I literally forgot about that. Also, you want to know what's my experience? If I can find a stupid webcam, damn. Face cam, where the hell are you? All the way down? Damn, okay. You want to know what's my first experience when it comes to playing the Fortnite on the first try Battle Royale? It was terrifying. It was like the absolute terrifying gameplay I have ever witnessed. I think it's just the atmosphere inside the game was so crazy. Maybe it's just a different gameplay experience that we never played before, that type of feeling, but I don't know, the way that the game felt so old, and you're like crouch walking, you're trying to like be secretive, trying to make sure you don't get spotted, and hopefully you get them off guard. and the lighting in the game was so crazy. Like, it was so smooth butter. Like, it was like, I don't know, like, it's just the lighting looks so clean, and like the environment looks so beautiful and shaded. It was like really something, but it's also like very new. It's like very scary for the most part. I was like, oh my gosh. So that's just my thoughts, but it was just creepy.
Was the guy you're facing. It might have taken you hundreds of tries, but every Fortnite player will remember that magical time it happened. The time they actually got that last kill and got their first victory royale. The game was fun and free. Fortnite gained over 10 million players in its first month.
By the way, first month, or what, first
And it would
I guess it. I literally guessed it first month. I know I'm talking a lot. I get it. That's probably a good thing, given it's a reaction video. Let's just say, like, back then there was no players. There was like at least 10 or 20 players until it gets popularity with a bunch of streamers, and like, that's how the game back then gets popularized, is simply just be a popular live streamer, or find some Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers, and then let them know that Fortnite exists. Therefore, the viewers will come and play the game. That's how the advertisement works. That's probably the reason why, like, nowadays you'd be seeing one of these Gmails be like, "Hey, we would like you to advertise our game or something," and that's how it is. And I don't really get advertised at all lately. I just play what I play, by the way, but I don't know. That's like the reason why, like, some gameplays I played back in the early days of season 1 of Fortnite, there was just absolute, like, emptiness. Like, there's like no one around. It was just peace and quiet, but until you jump scares, you went do, like, just shooting. Like, what the heck? You know, all that stuff.
only get bigger with the release of Fortnite Season 1. The slurp juice is added, and for the first time ever, skins. Renegade Raider, Aerial Assault Trooper. There's now an item shop where you can buy things with V-Bucks. But I mean, who's really gonna spend money on Fortnite? I'll just save my money, and if the game gets popular, I'll just buy the skins later. We also got Fortnite's Halloween event, which brought the Pumpkin Launcher, Gold Trooper, and Skull Trooper, which was instantly claimed by some kid named I'm the Myth. Oh look, he's kind of starting to learn how to build. And he just beat this big Twitch streamer by just building higher and higher on him. Maybe building is actually useful. Meanwhile, players figure out that instead of fighting, you can just hide in bushes and literally no one will notice. Other people want to hide in the sky, so why not make a big sky base and hope no one looks up? And what's this? Fortnite just released an update. They fixed a ton of bugs, like the pump having infinite range, and added a new item, a launch pad. Epic just releases new content like this every week for free? This Fortnite game's kind of different, huh? But it's about to get a lot more different in Season 2. Epic adds a small POI called Tilted Towers, and a minimum of 80 people are landing there. Boogie Bomb is also here with the mini shield, the minigun, silenced pistol, the crossbow. Fortnite couldn't miss. And even I got my big break by using a launch pad and some traps to make a trap tower. Oh yeah, there's also this guy who's getting kind of popular on Twitch. His name is Ninja. He's kind of the best player in the game right now. We got the first battle pass with the Black Knight and the Floss. Hey, yo, Ninja, is this enough movement? Players find a glitch where you can shoot an RPG at your friend and have him jump on it and ride the rocket. Instead of fixing the glitch, Epic makes it a part of their game. Meanwhile, a guy called Daquan figures out you can use 2 pump shotguns and switch between them for much more damage. Thankfully, Epic learned from rocket riding and decided to never ever remove double pump.
Speaking of which, first of all, I don't have friends, which is sad. Like play the violin music. Yep, play the violin. Anyways, so second of all, that makes it sucks because I can't really do like rocket jumping unless if I have a mic turn on and they have their mic. It would probably make it work when it comes to being able to play like shoot the rocket below. But there's also guided guided missiles. That's like the weapon that they released that you can home your rocket. So you can kind of get yourself your own little you can do it yourself. Like what I'm saying, like you can shoot your own rocket below and then jump and then you fly your own rocket. And that was the idea. So in case if you have no friends, like, oh, you could do it on rocket jump. And for the pump shotgun, like this pump shotgun right here, I was kind of sucky at it because obviously I'm playing on controller because it was quite tough back then. Even playing like mouse and keyboard, it was still hard to do so. So I was like, either way, both ways is hard way, I guess. So yeah.
There's now 45 million players on Fortnite, but that's nothing compared to Fortnite Season 3. Fortnite just went mainstream. It's on the news. All your friends are playing. Everyone in your class is playing it. Even your grandparents are catching epic victory royales. Lucky landing, guided missiles, deagles, clingers, llamas. New battle pass is a banger. It has Rust Lord, Take the L, but also the infamous John Wick skin. At this point, fighting someone with a skin means they're a sweat. But if you ran into a John Wick, turbo building just got added, and now building is much easier. Myth is camping in these new things called 1x1s, and for the people actually playing the game, they're using ramp rushes to win fights. Everyone thought Fortnite was at its peak, but then Ninja plays Fortnite with Drake and shatters the Twitch viewership record. Then he hosts
Drake. La la la. Just kidding.
Ninja plays Fortnite with Drake and shatters the Twitch viewership record. Then he hosts the first Fortnite tournament and breaks his record again. Fortnite Friday is also here, a weekly tournament where duos race to get the most kills. Fortnite cannot be stopped. There should be nothing to worry about, but wait, there's this weird meteor in the sky, and it crashes into Dusty Depot in Fortnite Season 4. Dusty Depot is now Dusty Divot. There's hop rocks, stink bombs, bouncers, jetpacks, and of course, shopping carts. There's a new superhero battle pass. The skins are...
By the way, I wonder like if majority of the weapons are still in Fortnite, of course. Like, okay, the one thing I hate about this game is there's new weapons, but it is so unrecognizable. Almost like a replacement towards like the original guns back then, and it was just terrible. Absolute terrible. Like, it looks trash. It's like, what type of guns am I even looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, what the heck? And now they have like a 50+ shield thing. Like, what? Like, now we're just gonna just have like more health now, like 250 health now. It's like, damn, like that's gonna take like a long time to like get someone off the game, you know? It's like, dang, like, a lot of problems.
Okay, but the orange shirt kid finally got justice. Shopping cart challenge videos, covering Dusty Divot, clickbaiting the bunker, or just getting squad wins with the boys, Fortnite was the hot thing on the internet. But wait, no way. Thanos is now in Fortnite in their first ever collab? Everyone is scrambling, trying to land on the gauntlet to become Thanos because he is super overpowered. Ninja is pulling 100,000 live viewers because he's the best player, obviously. But there's this other guy that people say is even better. His name is Tfue.
Alright, I'm hot dropping, dude. Come.
First of all, my mouse is so hard to see. I don't know where my mouse is. Second of all, my thoughts about Tfue though is that, well, I thought he was my favorite too, though, I think. And surprisingly, he's doing crazy works like off streams, like on kick streams or some whatever. Like, he just be giving away a lot of money. I know you can say, well, what about Mr. Beast? He does the same thing. Yeah, but I don't know. Tfue's kind of have like a likable type of personality. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if, I know I'm saying personality like as I know the guy. He's like, no, obviously. I'm just saying, like, I guess he back then when I was young, I was thinking like, oh, he's cool, better than Daquan or Ninja or something. Because I don't know, I just thought his gameplay was like so satisfying because of how well he played. Like, he can snipe, he can definitely headshot, and it was satisfying to watch. That's why I do like. I mean, I'm not nowadays, but back ago, I was watching a lot of like Fortnite plays from Tfue, and his videos were satisfying as heck. Like the dopamine rush was insane. I'd just be putting on my side monitor and just be playing, like, I mean, playing games or just like doing stuff, working while playing it. Not nowadays, but I'm just saying it was around a time where I was been watching this guy a lot, and it was just complete satisfaction. And especially he doesn't really use any skins. He just used the default skin as it is, and then he just completely wiped the floor of everyone. So it was crazy.
With the swanton, dude.
But then Fortnite is telling everyone to log on and be in game at a certain time, and millions of people are attending the first live event in gaming history.
One small step for man.
Oh my god! What?
This huge rocket launches, flies around the map, and crashes into the sky, causing a massive rift.
Oh my god!
Leading us into Season 5. Paradise Palms, Viking Village, ATKs, Lazy Links. Season 5 starts with a spray meta. The drum gun was broken. The silence.
Oh yeah. I want to mention one more thing though before I keep watching more. First of all, there's a ton of good weapons out there too. Like, well, except the drum gun. The drum gun sucks kind of. Like the accuracy is terrible. And there was something to do with a sword like on the top of the ice village. It is kind of cool to have, but not really, which I understand it's a balancing issue. And second of all, there's a problem where there's a difference when it comes to the idea of making sure the game isn't dead, if that makes sense. Like if you wanted to make sure like 100 players is the real thing or something, you have to have about like maybe 30 or 40 players in the game, or 20 at least, I don't know, and then have the rest of them filled with bots. I hate that, because if I know for the fact that I'm not really fighting against bots, or the bots are not really that realistic, like how can it just be standing there while taking shots and not really defend or anything? It just kind of felt fake, if that makes sense. So it just ruins the gameplay as they add bots to make it look like, oh, makes the game look full though. It's like, yeah, but it's not really like real dopamine if I'm just fighting against bots and not really getting anything out of it. Or I guess challenge. Even if it's rage inducing.
The best AR, the P90 is the best SMG, shotgun, AR, sniper all at once for
Oh yeah, P90 is pretty good though.
some reason. It had flaws, but this was the peak of fun squad games. Tim, Courage, Ninja, and Lupo were always on getting W's, and C-Day and Fearless are actually uploading consistently. The summer skirmish kicks off, and we start to see who the real Fortnite pros are. Team Liquid popped off.
I forgot I also watched C-Day a lot though. I repeat, Ceeday. He's like that YouTuber that I also like to watch a lot back in the time too.
But Ada and Nick Mercs face off in Tilted, but later unite and show everyone that you can actually compete against keyboard and mouse players on controller. But in the middle of the summer skirmish event, a big lightning strike hits.
Bro, is this an event?
The event's happening during the
No way!
Are you kidding me?
What just happened?
And this massive purple cube spawns. The community quickly calls him Kevin. Kevin slowly rolls around the island and eventually falls into Loot Lake and melts into it, turning the lake purple and bouncy. Kevin the Cube then rose back out of the lake, creating this huge floating island in Fortnite Season 6. There's now zombies on the map. There's 6 shooters, shadowstones, quad crashers.
By the way, like I thought like the zombies that are integrated in this is actually a good thing, because it's kind of like one of the safest thing you can do, instead of like going to some random buildings and hope you get like a weapon from the chest and stuff. At least that way you can keep getting and farming more from these zombies and get weapons and shields or something. And I thought like that was pretty cool, like a cool addition to the thing. So that way you don't rely on the buildings, you rely on these zombies in case if you don't want to be near the players instantly and die. You know what I'm saying? So it really does make a huge difference. So that way, like in case you want to, you know, separate yourself from other players, so you don't get instant lobby and stuff. Also, another thing I want to mention, the one thing I hate about Fortnite or some other games is the fact that when it's game over, you have to spend at least a minute or two just to join another game. Like, it's not like a quick match or anything like that. You have to spend like a minute or two just to switch to a different lobby until, oh, everyone's here, and then we play. Like, man, you have to spend like 2 minutes every time like a game over, and you're only playing a game for like what, 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, and that's it. Like, you're already dead, and you have to wait 5 minutes in total. It's like, man, it's like crazy. I know there's like strategic or strategic. I forgot what, like the plan. Like, I know there is plans, a way of you can make it work, if that makes sense. But it's just so annoying because it was just, I don't know, it's just the gameplay wise, it was just so hard to survive that long. Or if you encounter someone, they already got you, like you're dead that fast. Like, it just beam you for some reason.
Balloons, spaz shotguns, but there's a new battle pass, but everyone only cares about a glitch with the calamity skin. At this point, people are kind of learning how to build.
Oh, was it the fact that they, wait, was that like the first introduction of the jiggle physics? Was that what they're talking about? Or are they talking about like how a little, well, no, I don't know. I'm not sure if it was the appearance or it's the jiggle physics that makes the cut of, for some reason, in the Fortnite, but hopefully that's not the case.
An edit now, and people are using the forbidden 4th building slot that nobody used up until this point, the cones. And the new up-and-coming pro named Mr. Fresh Asian teaches Lachlan how to build a 90.
What the hell was that?
Cross-platform comes out, and people are one-shotting walls with the Deagle and the heavy sniper. At the end of the season, we get another event. Kevin is unstable and explodes with energy, sending us to this weird white room where we meet and end up touching a butterfly. We don't really know what this means, but we're super excited for Fortnite Season 7. Planes, rafts, driftboards, frosty flights, polar peak, and infantry rifle. We also get the addition of creative mode. Scissors drops his death run map, and creators are losing their mind trying to finish it. But most people use creative to practice their building. This is the first time you really get sweats in Fortnite. The soccer skins, stretched res, there's now a divide between the good players and the casuals.
God damn, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Told you! It's always the
We then get arena mode, glider redeploy, siphon, and the marshmallow concert. But the biggest change was right before the Winter Royale, where they dropped the first mythic item, the Infinity Blade.
Oh, you suck at the game! Oh my!
It was that Infinity Blade. I kind of called it a little sooner, but I mean, yeah, like I think the sword was overpowered, kinda. I have no idea.
The community is not happy. It was a fun idea, but it's way too strong and should not.
Okay, I was right. So it was overpowered. I thought it was just kind of tough to get for the most part because everyone just keep trying to get it after. I'm not sure.
Not have been in a professional Fortnite tournament worth millions of dollars. Then the Ice King, who had slowly been gathering energy in his little ball, sends a massive ice storm over the map and covers the map in ice.
Wait, is he gonna kill me? What's about to happen?
What the heck, bro? Oh my god, bro!
Now we're in Fortnite Season 8. And there's a huge volcano on the map for some reason. There's a pirate-themed battle pass, Lazy Lagoon, treasure maps, cannons, flintlocks, boom bows, and ballers. And Fortnite would shock everyone, announcing this thing called the World Cup with a $30 million prize pool. Bizzle qualified by hiding in a baller all game. Tim actually almost qualifies, but ties the fall dam.
I die!
This new guy Clicks qualifies easily by W keying and using this new thing called box fighting. But before the World Cup, it's time for the Unvaulting live event.
They're floating in.
Yo, I'm going in.
We get sucked into the middle of Loot Lake, and we get to vote on an item to bring back to the game. There's the planes, the sword, the bouncers, and of course, you can guess what the default.
Wow. Okay, I forgot about that. I think I forgot about the idea that they do that where you get to vote like which item you want to keep the most, and obviously they want to keep the drum gun because for some god knows reason.
Picked.
No. Oh no.
What are you doing?
No.
But then we were teleported into the sky. The volcano was erupting and it shot a massive fireball and completely destroyed Tilted Towers.
Bye-bye, Tilted.
No.
The island was in chaos and Jonesy, the main character in the Fortnite cinematics, goes into hiding. Years later, he emerges from his bunker in Fortnite Season 9. Neo tilted, Mega Mall, Slipstreams, Chug Splashes. Season 8 was pretty good, so as long as they don't make any huge changes before the World Cup, this season's going to be great. They replaced the pump with the combat shotgun, and it was pretty controversial, but players get time to use it before the Fortnite World Cup. Only the best 100 players in the world qualify for a chance at $30 million. Surely these guys are...
By the way, legs. Second of all, I always thought like, what is the biggest difference? You know, like not the biggest difference, but like what was the biggest difference when it comes to like, oh, like we have to come over to this place that we host a game event or something. It's like, why? It's like, and now I understand why. Because if everyone has the same LAN cord or same internet, then all the pings would be like accurate, so that way there's no excuses at all. Or they have to have like the same PC specs as others, or the same keyboard, same mouse, same everything. I have no idea. The same chair probably. I don't know. Just for the sake of just saying, hey, it could be your fault at the end of the day that you're bad at the game, instead of blaming on devices. You know what I'm saying? Like it really depends, honestly. Like that's probably the reason why tournaments exist. Like that, like you have to go meet up rather than playing here. I mean, you can play on your own house or something, but it'd be like, be advised that your ping or internet might affect, because I don't know, just in case like you are lag spiking or something, or you have more of a better advantage because you're close to like the servers of Fortnite or Roblox or something. And I don't know. I guess that makes sense to like, if you really are serious, then you would have to go and be visiting over there to, or visit just whatever that's like the closest to the Fortnite, whatever, just for the sake of being in a competition, which obviously thank God I don't do those competition ones, because that would be annoying. Indeed, that would be very annoying.
Are only the most alpha, most experienced esports super athletes in the world. Actually,
let me check if my audio is good. Thank God I don't do those competition ones. Thank God that was
only the best 100 players in the world qualify for a chance at $30 million. Surely these guys are...
By the way, okay, so the audio is good. Okay, I'm just making sure.
It was most experienced esports super athletes in the world. Actually, it was mostly 15-year-olds with minimal social skills.
Literally. It's true. I mean, what do you expect to happen when it comes to like you win the game, but then they expect you to give a speech? Yeah, I would be surprised and shocked too if I have to be up there. Like, wait, I have to go up there? It's like, okay, well, teamwork for dream work. Yay. Or something stupid like that. Like, I don't know. We all make it at the very end of things, and we're glad to be in this part of the event. Or I don't know. I'm surprised I actually come up with good events message actually. Like thank you for your time. We appreciate everything. We have fun. We have giggles. I don't know. Something. I don't know. I was just thinking like what, like if I were in the stage, right, to just go ahead and just, you know, I'll be saying, hey, we are glad to be here. We glad to something. I know I probably wouldn't really say that, given like it'll be like a super fast, like a fast reaction time. Like, oh wait, I have to say something now. Hey, welcome, thank you, or something like that. Like, so I can imagine like the social skills on this one is terrible, given they are a bunch of kids after all, who are just in it for the game, not in it for giving out speeches.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Thankfully, a 15-year-old with decent social skills won. Booga dominated everyone and was crowned the World Cup champion and won $3 million. And
Oh yeah. You know, I just realized something. I think I remember there's like a YouTuber, right? Who I think it has something to do with a YouTuber who wins the challenge, but then drop off or fall off. I'm not sure if it's like a controversial thing, whether that be like, oh, we waste a lot of money, or controversial with, you know, illegal things. My guess is the fact that like the guy just falls off in the sense that Fortnite just doesn't really carry much anymore, and so does their viewers. When it comes to like, they used to have like 100K viewers, now they only have 1,000K viewers because, well, it's not popular anymore. Like Fortnite is not as popular as it is, and the guy just kind of just back up to like hundreds viewers every now and then, which is good. Like I wish I have hundreds of viewers. I don't care if I get 1 million or 100. At least I get 1 or 10 who's constantly chatting. That'd be fine. Like that would have been really nice to have that good experience. But I'm not sure how they're doing nowadays. I'm not sure who that kid is. I forget what the kid name is, but something I forgot. It was like a long time ago, like years. Let me know down in the comments if you get what I'm talking about.
parents around the world realized that gaming wasn't a waste of time. Meanwhile,
I feel like well, I mean, true. I was thinking like, what if gaming, well, not the gaming is useless. It's more like, what are you getting out of it, if that makes sense?
back on the map, there's now a pressure plant in the volcano, and they've built this big mech. Apparently, there's been a giant monster in the water outside the island, and they face off in the monster versus mech event.
That is so scary!
Oh my god. Holy crap, dude.
The monster grabs the 0 point, but the mech comes out of nowhere and stabs him in the eye. But after the event, the 0 point wasn't safe underground anymore. It's the power source of the island, and now its raw energy is causing the island to destabilize fast. Welcome to Season X. And things were definitely unstable. OG Dusty Depot was back. There's a huge meteor in the sky. Greasy Grove has tacos. You can turn into props in Paradise Palms, which is now half swamp. Tilted is Wild West now, and you can't build there. Just kidding. It's Gotham City now. There's a Borderlands POI where you gain shield constantly. And there's also the mechs. They are crazy broken and require almost no skill to get wins. Fortnite is in a rough spot with the hashtag Vault the Mech trending on socials. The community said, we want the OG Fortnite map back, not this mess of tacos, mechs, and zombies. And thankfully, Fortnite was way ahead of them. They announced an event called The End. And for the first time, we see the 7. There's 7 characters who have escaped the game of Fortnite, but we have no idea what that means. They use their rocket ships and send the meteor crashing to the 0 point, creating a giant black hole, pulling everyone into the map, and then nothing. Just a screen.
By the way, when I see this, when they release Fortnite's season 2, I don't know how I feel. I feel like the idea that it's the game, it's finally happening, it's everyone who's wanting. But I'm not sure. I don't remember if the season 2 was good or not. I just thought like, whoa, it's the biggest thing. Now everything is happening.
With a black hole, and everyone is just staring at it. No one really knows what's going on. Are we going to a new map? Is the old map coming back? Is Fortnite gone forever? After a long 2-day wait, we finally were able to play, and we got Fortnite Chapter 2. Oh my god, I've waited literally 2 days for this moment.
It's beautiful.
A brand new map, new fishing, swimming, boats, the mythic goldfish, upgrade benches, all new POIs, new items. The season had a super hot start. What's in that weird bunker? When is the Kraken event happening? When are the updates? No, seriously. When are the updates? That's right. For some reason, Epic's strategy was to stop the updates. We got almost no new guns or updates in season 1. It was also extended due to delays, and it ended up being Fortnite's longest season ever. There was so little content that it forced us to make our own. Overall, it wasn't a great start to the chapter, but that would all change in Chapter 2, Season 2. Mythic items, a super memorable battle pass, the agency, sharks, vaults, henchmen, rapid fire SMGs, helicopters, a Deadpool collaboration, and the Travis Scott event. The game felt fun, and there was a massive surge in viewership and players as lockdowns around the world forced people to stay inside and get some dubs. And people started approaching the skill ceiling as we discovered Peace Control, a high-level way to play Fortnite that would leave the defaults in the dust. Streamers were excited for the new map, but quickly got bored of killing the same AI players every game and started moving on to other games. Controller aim assist was the most broken it's ever been this season. Keyboard players said that aim assist was basically cheating, and controller players said, yeah, but you guys have your entire arm to aim. Meanwhile, underneath the agency, Midas was building a device to stop the storm from closing. It rose from the agency and shot out beams that prevented the storm from closing, but a surge of white energy transported us into this weird white office. We met Agent Jonesy. They initiated their backup plan though and transformed the storm into a massive wall of water to stop him. This is the first time Fortnite really got into the storyline. In the lore, the game of Fortnite is a big never-ending loop, and we're all stuck in it. You land, eliminate people, the storm closes, and then it all resets. Agent Jonesy works for a secret organization called the Imagined Order, and their job is to protect the 0 point and keep the loop of Fortnite going. The water on the storm had to go somewhere, and the whole map was flooded in Chapter 2, Season 3.
By the way, if you guys wonder what my thoughts about the aim assist, I'm kind of delayed on that. Sorry about that, but cheating. Yeah, just that's it. If you're gonna give them aim assist, give us aim assist. Come on, like bruh.
It slowly drained though, week by week, revealing more and more of the map, which felt super fun. Unlike the last two seasons, this season was short and sweet and had a ton of new changes. More mythics.
By the way, wasn't this like the type of seasons where it's like, this was back in time when like the collabs wasn't really as crazy, but nowadays collabs are like crazy. Like we have like a bunch of, you know, collab on anime or some like Family Guy or Homer Simpsons. It's just like a whole bunch of collabs for some unknown reason. Digital Circus, you know, all that stuff. It's just a bunch of collabs, which I don't even know what the point of Fortnite is. I mean, other than just skins, I guess.
And more vaults, the Authority, the Fortilla, Caddy Corner, flare guns, fire, cars, and everyone's favorite POI, Coral Castle. But overall, this was a really fun season. The community was really loving Fortnite. Oh, now there's the charge shotgun. Unfortunately, the pace of the game started to feel real slow. There wasn't many fights to be had, and the gameplay started to slow down. Halfway during the season, Epic shocked the world when they sued Apple. Big, complicated legal thing, but unfortunately, Fortnite Mobile was removed. But Fortnite wasn't done yet. They dropped one of their biggest.
It was unfortunate because, like, well, I mean, I don't play on mobile, but it would have been like good in case you want to, if you have like a good phone and you can connect it with a controller or keyboard and mouse or something.
Seasons ever. Chapter 2, Season 4. A huge new Stark Industries biome. The pump is finally back. Stark Rifle, Unibeam, Group Baller, Thor's Hammer, Doctor Doom Mythics. There was a ton of content, and this season was incredible. Fortnite players noticed Galactus getting bigger and bigger in the sky during the season. We thought it was over. He was coming for the 0 point, and he was going to completely destroy the island. But what happened was very different.
Yeah, let me translate it. I have come to conquer your puny island. There is nothing you can do to stop me. There is nothing you can do. Oh, surrender or you will die. And he ate the bus. Okay. Thank you, ad. So, like, the way this animated is so funny. It's like, okay, like, it's like they were like, what the heck is going on at this point? It's like true, like literally, because I'd be like, okay, Don't know what that is all about, but we are live, I guess. Sure. I guess. It was like literally like that. And it was like just so, I mean, I didn't really watch the trailer. I mean, it's just based off of this video. It's just so funny, just showing like, huh, not neat. It's like anticlimactic type of ending.
A guy that can eat entire planets just ate a few battle buses and blew up. But now the 0
Literally. Like that's it. That's it. You just eat a battle bus and then you explode. That doesn't make any sense. It's like, what?
point was exposed again. But this time, instead of destabilizing the map, we got Chapter 2, Season 5. The 0 point brought literally every collab you can think of, including fan favorite.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Chun-Li. The map is covered.
Oh, okay. I was worried that
Think of.
I was worried it'd be like something inappropriate.
Fan favorite. Chun-Li. The map is covered in sand and you can tunnel around in it. Well, it'll
At least a good thing this guy didn't show any fan service other than just a shadow, but yeah, it was really weird for Fortnite just to randomly just do fan service all of a sudden. Like, I don't understand why, but sure, I guess they just want to get some bag, I guess.
only worked for 2 weeks though. Bando sniper, exotic items, there's a Coliseum, gold system, NPC.
Hang on, sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm trying to look at this for a second. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking in case everything is fine right now. I think it is. Okay.
So, Bando sniper, exotic items, there's a Coliseum, gold system.
I'm sorry. Let me just look at
Bando
this.
sniper, exotic.
I don't know any of these guns other than the snow launcher.
Items, there's a Coliseum, gold system, NPCs. Tilted is back. Well, kinda. This season had a really promising start. The pump is gone for the lever shotgun, and the updates just weren't hitting. The community thought season 5 was kind of mid, but it's all good. Chapter 2, season 6 is here. Our boy Jonesy abandoned.
You know what's so funny though? I feel like Fortnite's like, whoa, how about this? And then they hear crickets like noise in the background. It's like, and then the guy is like, okay then. Well, how about this? And then it's like, nope, not hitting it. Okay, how about this? You know, something like that. And it's like, this is nothing hitting anymore.
The IO and goes rogue and meets up with the Foundation in a preseason event, who ends up trapping himself inside the 0 point. There's a crafting system, primal weapons, bows, recyclers, and a big spire in the middle of the map. But overall,
I do say thank God that creative mode exists. Although it becomes like a Roblox copycat, like I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Even though it's a copycat move, at least isn't the fact that Roblox is kind of more problematic than Fortnite itself. So it's kind of like, it would make sense for it to be like, okay, now everyone's from Roblox are going to play on Fortnite because Fortnite's not so, you know, unless Fortnite does like Roblox does. But I thought like Fortnite has some good qualities there and there. Like when they starting to realize like, oh shoot, we have like a better engine now, like integrated in our new creative mode 3.0 or something, because people can now integrate their own video game knowledge in Fortnite engine or something.
all this season wasn't that well received. People didn't really like the primal weapons, and the makeshift weapons were
I like how like these characters like, aw, really? Like, why are you taking my guns?
even worse. But in Chapter 2, Season 7, aliens have invaded the map, and there's this massive mothership in the sky. New UFOs, gravitrons, prop guns, Chimera SMGs, the railgun, recon scanner. Fortnite was killing it with the updates. POIs are getting sucked up by the aliens, but the IO have a plan. When they abduct the next POI, they're going to attach bombs to it and send players into the mothership and detonate it. Looking back, I don't know why we agreed to this, since we ended up getting betrayed, and that was pretty obvious. But we were saved by Kevin.
Wait, what? We hugged the Kevin? Oh my god.
Kevin is now nice.
Hey, Kevin is back.
He's finally
I have no idea what Kevin is. I never even named. I haven't even thought. I haven't even thought about the character or the cube name of Kevin.
back. The plan worked, and the mothership crashed down onto the island, raining cubes, leading us into Chapter 2, Season 8. The queen of the mothership is now on the island and corrupting it. There's this new sideways area with zombies that almost no one really cares about. The updates were okay. We got Naruto.
It's like, oh, poor zombies.
But the community was getting bored. Thankfully, we had late game arena.
Yeah, we had Naruto. Okay, I'm still bored.
And to tide us over, but people were really getting bored of the chapter 2 map. But suddenly there were rumors about Fortnite chapter 3. And what do you know? Fortnite announced the end event part 2. The queen opens up a portal and the whole squad is about to roll up on us. But the 7 and the Foundation, who ends up being The Rock, execute a plan to flip the entire island to stop the queen, bringing us into Fortnite chapter 3. And now here we are in Fortnite chapter 3. Chapter 3 season 1 was an amazing start to the chapter. We had Spider-Man mythics, Clombos, brand new POIs, tornadoes, and storms. But nothing could prepare us for what Epic has in store next, because Fortnite chapter 3 season...
Oh yeah, you know what? I just realized something. There was like that really fun game mode I like, and it sounds convenient. It's the fact that you play a 50v50. That was a really fun game too, but also I like the fact that it's like a team deathmatch type of game mode where you don't just die and wait for like 2 minutes and then respawn into a new match. No, you just respawn normally. You just wait 5 seconds after death and then just parachute, and guess what? You keep your items and you play the game again. So it was like really nice. It was actually pretty cool, actually. So that way it's like you save so much time from not having to respawn the entire game. I know I'm talking about like the old game modes or old mechanics. I just thought like it was like fantastic addition. So that way it's like, oh, they make it so easy. So that way we don't have to spend all day just waiting in our desks, just be waiting until the loading screen happens and then join the game. And now you can just be in a battle royale with just play with a bunch of players, like 50v50 and stuff. Or, I don't know, squads or something. I don't know.
2 is here, and Epic did the unthinkable. They removed building for 2 weeks. And
you know, I feel like people will be like, no, they ruined Fortnite. And then it's like, yeah, well, kind of. Because isn't building like one of the most hardest things to combat to? Like now they gotta learn how to be stealthy, and just like the good old day of Fortnite, where it's like everyone just be crouching around the house in corners and just pop a shot on them or something.
this season, the IO and the 7 are in an all-out war. The IO build the collider and plan to destroy the island, but thankfully, the 7 had a plan. They've been rebuilding the mech on the moon.
Oh yeah, weren't they? I'm not sure if they took this inspiration from Gum or Gundam, whatever you call it, the freaking anime that's like the famous anime that has something to do with robots or something. Like, was this the inspiration or no? Let me know down in the comments.
And during the collision event, it comes to save the island. We take out the collider, defeat Sloan and the IO, and get a tease at the next villain, Geno, which takes us to season 3. After
vibing? What?
Months of war, it's time to just vibe. There's a new reality.
This is so stupid. Yes, our new event, vibe. Let's vibe. It's like, what? What?
Reality tree biome, rideable animals, but all this time, we're being watched by the Herald.
Would it make more sense to be like every event, right? I get that you want to like shoot and, you know, try to be the first winner, but wouldn't that be like a better way of introducing a map? Like, just give yourself like a day or two of no fighting. You just be exploring the map. And then once you jump into the match, you actually get to play and shoot the enemies or something. I don't know. I thought that would be a cool idea. So that way, like when you're introducing a new map, just give them some time before they, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the best way of doing it.
She's low, but puts her plan into motion in season 4. The island is being taken over by Chrome. It's infecting the entire map, but also brings us a ton of new content. And I finally got to join the Fortnite Icon series.
Whoa.
The Herald's plan is all leading up to a huge live event for the fate of the island and could be the end of Fortnite Chapter 3. While this chapter of the Fortnite story may be over, I have a feeling we're still just at the very beginning of the story of Fortnite. It's now been 5 years of Fortnite, and one day, the story might end. But the memories we've made here together will last forever. Thank you for watching.
I hate ads so much. Now, the thing is, here's the thing, right? Do I think Fortnite is a bad game? Maybe. It could be, given that if you're playing against hard, competitive, whatever, it really depends. Also, the amount of like storytelling or knowledge or how things are, like, hey, I'm gonna put my music up, by the way. This is gonna take a while though. Wait, where is the music? Oh, okay. And then go to, okay, put it right here. Okay. I think the thing is, right, is the fact that the game itself is, it could be fun. I can understand that the game could be fun. And I know this video is like, let's see, it's about like 3 years like old basically. Like three ugh. It's about like let's see, like 3 years old. So like the game has been pretty good so far in those years, but nowadays it's just been a bunch of collabs. It's just nothing burger. It's just kind of just whatever. The animation ends at chapter 3. Fortnite is already on chapter 7 now. Cool. Notice which huge old events get simplified or skipped entirely. I guess. Which moments feel way different from how I personally remember them? I don't know. The only core memory that I remember back in Fortnite is when I was like young, like 13 or 15 or 12, I don't know, and I was like crouching like the whole time. Well, not crouching the whole time. Oh yeah, you have to crouch because you get more of a better accuracy of the weapon. That's why everyone be crouching, because you have a better shot at, well, getting a better shot at accuracy of aiming, to understand like if you can hit many shots to order to get what you want for each kill. And that's why you have to keep crouching. And the lava, like the floor is lava, like the floor is lava game mode was really fun. It was like something interesting about going up and never touch the ground, and you just keep shooting each other's like buildings. And I just thought like it was like the most craziest thing, because I just thought like, whoa, this is like devastating. Like the floor is lava and everything. You have to go keep climbing higher and higher so we don't get burned or something. And I do say my personal favorite game mode out of Fortnite is definitely Save the World. Save the World is one of my favorite game modes, because it was like, it's like, I know it's like a different compared to Battle Royale thing, but I like grind games sometimes, especially if they do it right. Or maybe it's only fun for the past hours and that's it. But it was really cool though, like back in my time. But there's still some issues there and there, like the interface is a bit kind of complicated, and I wish there was more options, like being able to trade safely, like trading items safely and stuff, and etc, etc. And I do say like my favorite game mode, well, another favorite game mode is the 50v50 game mode, or team deathmatch, so that way you don't die and waste time spawning and stuff. That's like the thing I like. Like I just definitely like to just be able to just have fun, to play and just practice my shots there and there. Which Fortnite chapter actually changed the game's identity the most? Probably the first one, or unless you're talking about the next chapter, then I guess the cube, kinda, or maybe I don't know. I guess that's just the cube. What did this 2022 video get right that aged surprisingly well? I don't know. What happened after chapter 3 that would completely change the modern version? I don't know. Personal, okay. Did I remember these Fortnite eras accurately, or did nostalgia rewrite them? Probably nostalgia. I mean, to be fair, it's mostly just, you know, like mostly nostalgic, or whatever you call it, like, is the one that like makes me remember why Fortnite was good and not anymore. Like, of course they have game modes. Of course, okay, just to clarify, they do a thing where they copy Roblox, and now it's kind of okay because it gives you more freedom of what you can play on Fortnite now. Like, it's the next it's the next Roblox, if that makes sense. So it's getting better. At least it's better than how it was before, where it's just nothing but a battlefield and we have to rely on our own gameplay wise on being able to play whatever. I do say thank God it's free though. I mean, in case if you want free content, then go ahead, go play Fortnite. I mean, especially if nowadays Roblox is kind of like a little crazy. I do say that. Like, Roblox is not really doing well, and I guess it's best to switch on Fortnite to give Fortnite a try. Leave it down in the comments if you think I should probably give Fortnite a try, because I mean, I might. I just need to figure out some configurations, some settings to make sure I get everything comfortable before playing, because, you know, that's how it is. I'm not sure which key binds are the best when it comes to using. What moment makes you realize how long Fortnite has actually been around? I don't know. I can only just think of the very beginning of Fortnite, where it's just everything looks so shaded. What old Fortnite idea should the modern game generally bring back? I don't know. I literally don't know. I mean, the game itself is fine, I guess. Let's just say that. Like, it's not bad. I guess I only stopped playing it just because the updates has been kind of whatever, and also just the playability of playing against players are so hard. Literally, it was literally hard because the players back then, or even nowadays, are just extremely hard to compete. Or that there's a bunch of AI bots out there that's just not real people who I am fighting against. It just doesn't have that real dopamine and stuff. If this got a part 2 today, what absolutely has to be included? I don't know. That's all I can say is I don't know, because I mean, I don't really have anything to talk about when it comes to Fortnite other than just my past experience with it, when it comes to like whether if Fortnite was any different back then and more better than any other games in this world. I guess it's just the amount of advertisement is what matters. The funny thing is, the very funny thing is I have like barely any Fortnite recommendation videos. I have never seen a Fortnite other than just the trailers. That's it. Like it's funny because I rarely see any Fortnite like contents at all. I don't know. I haven't remember a single one out here. It's just funny because it's just there's so many other type of topics you can look after other than just Fortnite alone. Or I guess there's not really that much, you know, noticeable difference of, oh, like, hey, letting people know that, hey, streamers, letting the viewers know that Fortnite exists. And I guess nowadays it's just, I don't know, I guess something like, I don't know. I say like the game is fine. The problem is that there's always going to be a trend on some other games there and there, and that one game would be left out to be the death of the game. I'm so surprised people still play Fortnite though. But yeah, sorry for my yapping. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream or video. And I say this video is pretty good too as well though. Shout out to SypherPK for the animated version of the, you know, the history of Fortnite, even though it was 3 years ago. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I might give Fortnite a try for the sake of seeing if Fortnite is the best Roblox alternative. I'm doing it for research, not for other reasons when it comes to just playing for Battle Royale, or I don't know. Unless I'm good at Battle Royale, then sure, but for now, time do tell if I will play Roblox. I mean, not Roblox. I mean Fortnite. I mean, to see if Fortnite is optimized or maybe better. Who knows? So, anyways, that'd be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and I catch you guys in a next one. Peace out.